I am here to say this, to restate my commitment to the cause of opposing austerity, which was at the heart of Jeremy Corbyn's successful campaign to lead the Labour Party. I realise not all of you will be members or even supporters of the Labour Party, but let me tell you this. The achievement of Jeremy and his campaign in taking the case against austerity up and down the country in packed halls and to achieving a result, not a narrow victory, not a victory on the second and third ballot, but a sweeping victory on the first ballot, that victory, that achievement has to be appreciated. And what it says to me is the British people, in the most general sense, are ready to hear a different message about the fact that another way is possible. Jeremy has had to endure an incredible assault, not just from the right-wing media, but from elements in his own party. I think almost every living former Labour leader went into the media to say that the world would come to an end if Jeremy Corbyn became leader of the Labour Party. Thankfully, Labour Party members ignored this, and if anything, I think it made his majority even greater. So it was an achievement, but it's not the end of anything. It's the beginning of everything. The onus is on those of us in the party to look outwards, to work with social movements, whether it's campaigns or marches, but also that continuing work of education, because the media is united. Even liberal media like the Guardian newspaper, they are united in trying to tell ordinary people that there is no alternative to austerity. You can have austerity light, you can have a more benign austerity, but you have to embrace austerity. So there's a task for all of us to do, whether it's in Parliament, whether it's in communities, whether it's in the media, whether it's in new media, whether it's in our own families or in our own workplace. We have to make the case against austerity. We have to be prepared to campaign and march against austerity. We have to give Jeremy the support he needs to stand up in Parliament against austerity. And why this fight against austerity is so important. It's not just that austerity isn't necessary. Austerity is a means of making the very poorest, the disabled, the poorest, women, the unemployed, pay the price of bailing out the bankers. Austerity is about widening and deepening inequality in this country. Austerity is about, in fact, dismantling many of the gains of the organised labour movement in this country since 1945. So I have to go back to vote against their trade union bill, but I took the time to be with you here tonight to say that the result of Jeremy Corbyn's victory at the weekend, I hope, gives us renewed hope, renewed courage, renewed energy to believe we can take the fight against austerity from the streets, from our institutions, from our workplaces, into Parliament, and on behalf of millions of British people and millions of Europeans who are not here tonight. The fight against austerity is a fight we have to wage and a fight we have to win. Thank you very much.